What is a Bitcoin fork?
Well, it's totally different from a Bitcoin spoon or a knife. It's a product of anarchy. This is Bitcoin as a system. Cryptocurrencies work without any governing authority, no central bank, no government. So pretty much anybody who has the technical know-how can create a fork that gives us a new type of currency. And the reason why they call it a fork is because if you think of the blockchain that keeps a track of the records, it would be a side path off the blockchain. They're increasingly popular. I actually did not realize until my colleague Olga reported it today that there were 19 last year. There were two that I knew of, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold. They're popular, becoming more popular. There were also $7 billion raised in ICOs last year, which ICOs is a whole new coin. It's not a fork. You've started from scratch. So
could these forks then sideline ICOs?
They do have certain advantages to over ICOs. One is that they go to the people who already have Bitcoin, so there's sort of a built-in audience. Whether or not they trade them, or they gain value, or they become important or popular, depends on a lot of factors. Sometimes they're improvements, technical improvements. ICOs are a little different product, but I think it may be a tougher sell.
So these are not going to retail investors, at least not in the first instance. Do we know how much they're trading for, roughly?
Well, no, they go to all investors. If you have one Bitcoin and they have a fork, well, then you get the new thing in addition to the Bitcoin. Although the new thing has a really comes out with a really low value.
Oh,
and like I say, sometimes they catch on, and they're for various reasons, and then they also start trading up like many of the other.
Is there any other motivation behind forking other than just capitalizing on how popular Bitcoin has become?
Well, as I said, it's possible to have technical improvements. Bitcoin was the very first cryptocurrency, and it has some flaws. It has some drawbacks having to do with the transaction size and the speed and the cost of doing transactions. So there have already been other improvements. Ethereum is essentially an improvement on Bitcoin, but Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, I think also have those and others.